Okay, so this is the Mek Boy conversion that I've done. So I'll go through the parts. The arm is actually out of a knob set, and I think it's the harpoon, and all I've done is chopped the end off, whether you can see that or not. And added those two bits to make it look like a spanner. The body and the backpack are from the Boyz set, the big shooter. Again, I think the arm as well. I've added a armoured jaw and used the head that has the helmet. I don't know whether you can see that quite properly. There we go. And then for the banner and the shoulder pad, I've made it so that everything has the sort of spanner motif. Right now you can see that I've just started the skin. It's the first stage of painting, which is with the dark green. I think it is, let's see, Caliban green. Okay, so the second stage is done. I've painted all of the bits that I want red. Mostly that's just the armour, the trousers, and the arm. To do this red, I used the Vallejo heavy red, and then watered it down using a wet palette. And all the wet palette is a sheet of greaseproof paper on top of some tissue, and the tissue's been wet with water. And then always make sure that the shiny side of the greaseproof paper is the side that you put the paint on, because that's the way the water will come through. Okay, I've done 3 more steps to finish the red and armour. I have edge highlighted with the Vallejo hot orange all around everywhere where there is red. I've also then added some black and silver to create the sort of battle-worn look on the armour plates. For the next stage, I've used desert yellow to undercoat or base coat wherever there is going to be bright yellow, and also for where I'm going to have some dirty leather like the backpack and the rope on what was the harpoon gun but is now the mech's tool. In this step I've painted the metal on the gun, on the arm, on his body where the armour plates are, and then I've also used some bronze for the bullets on the backpack. To start the skin, I've used Warboss green, painted it around all of the skin areas, paying mind to keep some of the dark green in the recesses showing through. So I've done the side of the head and the ears, the right arm, and also the bionic arm. Here's how the mech's looking now that I've done a black wash on all the metal. And I've also applied that wash to the backpack and the rope. I've then gone and highlighted all the edges with silver on all the metal bits. To complete the painting, I've applied yellow to the parts that I initially coloured in the light brown. And I've also applied a very heavy green wash to the skin. How much wash you use depends on how dark you really want your skin to look. I like mine fairly dark, just a shade darker than grass green.